Alrighty guys, as you keep bringing into the Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video, this is going to be part 2 of 2 for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the pocket edition, that will be linked in the description down below. Okay, so for the first fight, coming off of the previous first boss fight, is straight above us, 5-fist difficulty fight against basically like the gods of destruction and their angels. And do keep in mind for this fight specifically, the blue Beerus is debuffing the middle row right here, so all of this. And so if you're not running Garlic Jr., you want to avoid that middle row. The only reason why I don't necessarily have to is because Garlic Jr. is nullifying those debuffs right there, right? He's nullifying attribute downgrades 2 times and abnormal conditions 2 times. Or 1 time, actually. For attack order here, though, I am going to go for the Chomp at first. He does stun you on turn 2. This Beerus stuns you on turn 2. That's going to be a bit annoying. We might have to eat one of the stuns. Hopefully, Garlic Jr. just completely and outright mitigates it. And then after that, we'll go for this blue Beerus. He has decent damage, right? And then after that, we'll go for the free-to-play Whis. This dude's really annoying. He's going to be debuffing us pretty heavily. And then for the last units, we're going to go for Champa and then Vados at the end. Those are the only mainly, like, you don't have to worry about those units at all. Alright, so coming out of that one is actually a pretty annoying fight just because all the key recovery debuffs, so our attack order is just completely out of whack. Bootanks did take a bit of damage. Garlic Jr., I think he was already weak, but we did get the full kill, 1.6 million. We weren't able to get both of the stunners out in turn 1. I think this is one of those fights that you should aim to have super attacks built up for. We just barely missed the kill window for the Beerus. He ended up stunning our Metal Cooler, who was not in range of the Garlic Jr., so that was a little bit unfortunate. The next fight is to the right of us, 5-fist stage. This is where the points start coming in. Like the win streak bonus is going to start ramping up expeditiously. You want to bring in your Z tiers and your S tiers. All right, so this is the information we're going to use right here. Is 2 purples, put a green on backup, 2 greens. Let's put a blue on backup right here. I want the Zamasu to build up his super attack since he's going to be remaining in all of these fights proceeding forward. This guy here already gets his super attack really quickly, so I think the Zamasu is going to get the most value out of this super attack tile. Garlic Jr., we just got to hope he doesn't take too much damage. Same with the Bootanks. So first unit I do want to go for is going to be the red, since Bootanks attacks pretty early on. I mean, Zamasu attacks before him, but you know what I mean. And then after that, we'll go for this Whis, since he's going to stun a unit on turn 2. Hopefully we can get him before that even happens. And then after that, we're going to go for the Golden Frieza. We're going to go for this Goku, Shisami, and then I'm going to go for Vegeta last, just because he nullifies 1 blast arts. Alright, so that one actually was pretty easy right there. We did get the full kill. We didn't get hit by any stun or anything like that. I'm pretty happy with the results of that one right there. 3.2 million, got the full kill. And everyone, I mean, we didn't take too much damage either. So next is straight above us. It's going to be a 3-fist fight. It is against the Cooler Squad. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Backup member Zamasu and then the Super Baby 2. The only thing that sucks here is that this Trunks is not going to super attack turn 1. Otherwise, I'd put him on the super attack tile right there so he can turn the super into the ultimate. He only gets that 10% buff to his super gauge if he's going up against a Saiyan or attack hybrid Saiyan. There's none of those on this fight, unfortunately. So for attack order here, we're going to go for the LF Cooler first. This is going to be the highest damage dealer on the team. And then we'll go for the free-to-play Metal Cooler because of his debuffs. And then after that, we're going to go for the green Metal Cooler, the free-to-play Final Form Cooler, the yellow Metal Cooler, and then the EX blue Final Form Cooler at the end. Alright, so that one is only a 3-fist difficulty fight. I don't expect you guys to have too much trouble with it. 4.1 million, and we did get the full kill, and we actually built up a couple super attacks. Alright, so next is straight above us, 5-fist difficulty fight against Vegeta Clan. Alright, this is what we're going to do for team formation right here. So there's the double yellows, Garlic on backup, and then Piccolo on backup because of the double reds. The idea behind here, the only reason why this spot is going to remain vacant, or actually... So this is the team formation right here, Garlic on backup, LF Piccolo on backup. The reason for my positioning, why we're not going to take advantage of this yellow tile right here, is because typically I have Bootanks on there, right? I want this Bootanks to get some more of a heal. He's at 54% HP, so he's going to get the damage cut tile. That way we can just get him back into full shape. And then I want to prioritize this guy rebuilding his super attack, same with the Trunks. Alright, so for attack order here, I'm going to go for the yellow Trunks first because he does have good damage and he debuffs us every time he attacks. And then after that, we'll go for the Z Trunks. He does have a blast cover change for the red EX base Vegeta, so don't go for the Vegeta first before going for the Trunks, right? Then after that, we'll go for the Super Saiyan Vegeta. We'll get the EXs out of the way, and then Heart Virus does have death buffs. Okay, so I would say that one went pretty good. That's one of the easier fights in the board, 5 million points, and with a little to no effort. Alright, so next is to the left of us, 5-fist difficulty fight. It is against Wrath. We came across this fight in the first part. The only thing that changed about this fight is that red Tapion got swapped out for yellow Tapion. Alright, so Team Formation, backup member, Super Baby 2, and the Legends Unlimited Piccolo right here. This guy's going to get the Hero Store Speed tile just because he's already the fastest unit on my team, so this isn't going to mess up anything right here. This guy's going to get the Super Attack tile, so his Super will turn into the Ultimate. For this one, I'm going to go for the yellow Tapion first, and then the Dragon Fist. That's pretty much the rule of thumb right here. I mean, unless you want to go for the Dragon Fist first before the Tapion, but it just kind of depends on your attack order. And then after that, let's go for the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. And then we'll go for the Videl, the Trunks, and then we go for the Tapion at the end because he's debuffing our team every time he gets hit. He also has a cover change, but I forget what range it is. Alright, so coming out of that one, still pretty easy fight right there, right? 5-fist difficulty, 6.9 million. Love that for us. And we popped a lot of super attacks, but we also kind of like made a good amount of progress on getting them back. Alright, so next is to the right of us, 5-fist difficulty fight against Vegeta Clan once again. Okay, so for Team Formation, we're going to keep the same so for Team Formation, Garlic on backup, Piccolo on backup, and this is what we're rocking with right here. Bootanks with the special move tile, plus getting the heals from Super Baby 2, and the Metal Cooler also receiving those heals. And attack order is going to be the same here, so we're going to go for the yellow Trunks, the green Trunks, the Super Saiyan Vegeta, base Trunks, and then the Heart Virus at the end. Alright, so again, pretty easy fight right there, no matter what fist difficulty it is, 7 million. We did get the full kill. We did burn super attacks. Alright, so next fight, you do got two options right here. So the fight we're going to do is to the left of us, 4-fist difficulty fight against girls. This is going to be the easier fight for sure. If you are interested in more points by the end of the season, this 5-fist difficulty fight against event exclusive, you can do this one. I don't think this one's actually that hard. We just downgraded it from being one of the Dorito fights. So if you want to do this one, go ahead. Just be aware of the debuffs from 18 off rip, and then this boost super, or he's not supering you, he's stunning you on turn 3, and then this guy also has debuffs too, right? And then obviously you want to go for the Tapion last. So make sure you guys, we fought this fight a lot, so you guys should be used to it. That being said, we are taking on girls. And as for Team Formation, this is what it's going to look like. For Team Formation, this is what it's going to look like right here. No support, actually, so I don't think we need it. Garlic Jr. is going to be on backup because of the double yellows. And then I'm going to put Baby on backup because our last priority unit is a green. So I think it's better to have less blues on there for that green to have more opportunities to attack, right? So this is what we're going to do. So attack order, let's go for the yellow Rosie first. I know our Zamasu is going to attack first, right? And then we'll go for this red Rosie. And then after that, we'll go for the blue Brienne because she's debuffing the middle column and row on turn 3. We don't want to let her get the opportunity to do that. And then we'll go for the purple Kakunza, the yellow Brienne, and then the green at the end. So that one honestly wasn't that bad. We did have a little bit of misplays right there, but 8.2 million. That fight isn't something that you should be shivering at. So next is to the right of us, 5-fist difficulty fight against Dragon Ball Saga. There's a lot going on in this fight, if I'm being real honest with you guys. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. Piccolo on backup, Super Baby 2 on backup, Bootanks with the special move tile to increase that blue card damage, and I think we're good to go. Alright, so this is going to be the attack order we're going to use for this fight. So DKP is going to be first, since he's debuffing our blast damage received, and I'm pretty sure he debuffs our key recovery as well. And then we're going to go for the free-to-play Bulma because she's debuffing our blast damage received as well. A lot of debuffs going on right here. The Ma Jr. has a strike cover change for Launch, Yamcha, and DKP. And then after that, we're going to go for the Yamcha, who debuffs key recovery of units on the middle slot. And this slot right here, so B2, B3, if you want to call it that. And then we're going to go for the Launch and the Goku at the end. Alright, so I'm not even kidding you guys, that was a hard fight. There's just so many debuffs, right? It's like you get overwhelmed by all the debuffs. This Metal Cooler took a ton of damage, and we just didn't have any super attacks built up for it, unfortunately. Alright, so the next fight we're going up against a 3-fist difficulty fight. I don't know what to call this. It's basically Regeneration with Rildo. I don't know if the Rildo doesn't count as Regeneration, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so this is the information we're going to use right here. Piccolo on backup, Baby on backup. We have super attacks to use right here, right? Also, do be careful with putting units in the bottom 2 rows, which is going to be this space, this space, this space, all this, right? Because the Super 17 is going to be debuffing that row. Alright, so just a little background here. Super 17 absorbs the blast arts, and then Yellow Baby 2 counters a strike arts, right? So you do have to keep that in mind. Also, the Baby Trunks, he has a cover change for the Super Baby 2 and the Rildo, so you do have to be aware of that. For my attack order, my Garlic Jr. does have the key restore speed tile. Maybe we can super attack, get this guy out of the way, ideally, and then we super attack this guy with our Bootanks, kill him, and then Zamasu ultimate arts this guy, right? I think that could be phenomenal. And then after that, we can go, that's pretty much just, as long as those 3 are out, you're chilling. You go for the Piccolo next, the Rildo, and then Super Baby 2 at the end. Alright, so that was actually perfect for us. We were able to get the big 3 out of the way on turn 1. So we supered that guy, killed him, supered that guy, killed him, and then we ultimate arts this guy, killed him. All on turn 1. Alright, so next is straight above us, 3-fist difficulty fight against the Saiyan Saga. But this is another one that we've already encountered. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. We're going to keep a red off and we're going to keep a yellow off right here. Super Baby 2, I do want him to heal up my middle cooler right here since he's only at 62%. And since this guy actually attacks faster than our boot tanks, it makes more sense to me to give this guy the yellow tile rather than boot tanks. So the rule of thumb for this fight is you always want to go for Raditz first, right? But since my Zamasu is attacking first with the super attack, I'm going to go for the yellow Saibaman. Then after that, I'm going to go for the Raditz with our boot tanks, hopefully just snipe him out with one blue card, get him out of the way. And then we'll go for the Nappa. And then we'll go for the blue Saibaman. Remember that blue Saibaman does get a guaranteed super on turn 4, so he's also 2 guaranteed super attackers here that you want to be aware of. And then we'll go for this Vegeta and then the purple Saibaman at the end. That was a pretty easy fight. We ended that one in turn 2, I believe, like right at the end of turn 2. So 9.4 million, we did get the full kill. 24th fight to the right of us, 5-fist difficulty fight against powerful opponents. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. So we're going to take out Super Baby 2 and we're going to take out the Zamasu because of the double blues, right? I know there's double yellows there, so theoretically we should take out Garlic Jr., but that's Garlic Jr. is our protection from the Jiren stun, so I think it is worth keeping him in right here. So for our team, since we are blast based, it's the opposite for strike based team. We have to go for the Frieza first. If you're a strike team, you don't really have to worry about it. It's because as a blast team, once you do hit him with the blast arts, he's gonna mitigate it and get 100% to his special move gauge. He has a low Q restore speed, so we mitigate that by just attacking him first, killing him first before he even gets a chance to do that. And then after that, we will go for the Jiren, since he does have a lot of damage output. And then the Legends Limited Broly right here, right? And then the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, this guy, and then the free-to-play one at the free-to-play Broly at the end. Alright, so coming out of that one right there, we did get the full kill. We were pretty much just chilling. Zamasu took a little bit of damage, but 13 million, I will take that 100%. So for the final fight of the video, to the right of us, 5-fist difficulty fight against the Vegeta squad, bro. And this is the final team formation we are going to use right here. So I'm going to keep out Super Baby 2. I don't really need the heals here. And I'm going to keep out Garlic Jr. I keep bringing in Garlic Jr. for this fight, and he just absolutely gets focused down by the yellow Vegeta. So I think the move is just to not bring him in. So we're going to be putting boot tanks on the super attack tile. I do have these two on the damage cut tiles to just kind of preserve them. And then this guy, he'll be getting his super attack. I'm pretty sure this guy will be getting his super attack, obviously guaranteed ones with the boot tanks and the Piccolo right there too. Alright, so for attack order here, I am going to go for these guys first, just because you need to kill them before turn 3. And then my yellow cooler attacks at the end, and he has a super attack available to him, so let's just go ahead and snipe this guy out, right? I think that's perfect for us. And then after that, we will circle around back and get the Ultra Vegeta Blue, and then we'll get the Sparking unit, because our Piccolo will probably super attack that guy on turn 4, or on turn 3, I mean. And then we'll go for the blue Vegito, and then the yellow Vegito does go last for blast-based teams. If you're a strike-based team, you probably go for the Vegito first. So coming out of that one, it looks like it was the same result. We still took hella damage, but at least we finished it without using a rush. So I think going for the more damage route was the best move for us right there. 17 million off of that is huge for us. So yeah, Garlic Jr. was holding us back. That was my own fault for keeping him in. Actually, it was your guys' fault for allowing me to do that. So we did get the full kill, no rush needed, 17 mil, finished the board. And with that being said, we're finishing the season with 111 million points. That's actually a huge W for us. And before we close out the video, we are sitting at rank 1079. I think that's pretty solid, guys. I think that's really, really good. Let me go ahead and take a screenshot of that real quick. In the comment section, let me know. Did you guys rank higher than me? Did you guys rank lower than me? All that good stuff. And let's see who is going to finish. Ooh, a Saiba squad. Yeah, a Saiyan squad basically right here. They have Yamcha. This is very free-to-play friendly right here. Like everyone except for Yamcha is easily obtained at 14 stars on this team. Wow. Shout out to this guy. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you leave a like, a comment, maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!